Our drive along Sunapee Scenic Byway drifts off to the northeast as we enter the bustling college town of New London, New Hampshire. Incorporated in 1779, New London has a lively main street, and locals gather on the town common for their morning coffee.
It's a comforting place for people. We get a lot of people that return here, so it makes it charming. It makes it like a home.
Every scenic drive needs some fuel. Teddy Durand is the co-owner of Grounds Cafe, an independent coffee shop and bakery that opened in New London in 2017.
The regulars, knowing everybody, being so comfortable and so familiar. They really have become friends and family.
The cafe is a go-to for customers with dietary restrictions.
I do vegan baking, I do gluten-free and dairy-free. Those are the specialties. We have alternative milks. I try and do almost everything nut-free. Everyone has to have something. What's the point of doing just one if someone else can't enjoy it?
Durand was already catering to dietary restrictions at home, so the transition at Grounds was an easy one.
I've made a few people cry. A few people have come in and have been overwhelmed with the option.
And though running a small business can be exhausting,
I'll be cursing the whole way through it. And then when they pick it up and when I deliver it and when they see it, I'm like, all right, I can do it again.
While in town, I met up with one local eager to show me his favorite spot, the Ice House Museum. The Ice House Museum is, well...
Thank you.
Honestly, it's a bit hard to describe.
It is a collection of automobiles and kind of antiques that describe times past, how things used to be done. And my grandfather, being a New Englander, loved the idea of Yankee ingenuity and making things work or fixing them or coming up with a really clever idea, a way to do something.
The Ice House Museum is home to the late Bill Kidder's personal collection of, well, pretty much everything. Kidder was a mechanic who worked at his family's garage in New London for years. Rather than throw anything out, Kidder would simply save it all. Eventually, he needed more storage and purchased the old ice house down the road from the garage. Putnam Kidder is Bill's grandson and acting president.
People knew he loved these old things. His friends and cohorts donated more and more things, and he got more and more buildings. So really, it was his personal collection that he would have as kind of his mini museum, that he would work and restore things and gather things, and then he would show them to other people.
There's a 1904 Ford Model C, serial number 1011, an old jail cell, and New London's first gasoline-powered fire engine.
They were horse-drawn and hand-pulled before then. So this actually arrived in town in 1926.
This isn't Chronicle's first stop at the Ice House Museum, or the first time meeting Pete Lauritsen, who serves on the museum board.
Bud and his son Peter restore the old classics.
I've always wanted to see somebody do that. Get in it. I can get in it? Oh, boy.
His love for cars and the museum has only grown throughout the years.
And the older I get, and each year goes by, you begin to realize, how important it is to the community. It really is. It's and it's not only this; it's the signs and the cars and the history.
It's everything.
Hopefully, we'll be able to do that for, forever.
It was really about him just talking about it, educating people, and sharing in his joy in the community and his pride in the community, and just having other people come check it out.
And there are all kinds of toys and gadgets and games at the Ice House Museum, and as you saw with Ted, visitors are encouraged to try out and use all of the items on display.
And the museum is open seasonally on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and they encourage you to come check it out.
All right.